In 2 hours' time lies a beast full of dread. Survival is slipping and action is now. Yet torpidly lies our hero on his bed, shunning his chance of success, like a cow. Wait, what? No, that didn't work. Dude, what are you doing? I'm trying to figure out what to do for this epic I have to write. Wait, an epic? Yeah, for English. Well, what's it about? Oh, it's about learning writing skills, reading literature, idolizing Shakespeare. No, not English, the epic. Oh, it's a mock epic. A what? Mock epic, like parody of a normal epic. Oh, well, what do you have to write about? Oh, it's great. I get to openly criticize and blatantly proclaim all of my harsh satire feelings of any subject I hate and get away with it, as long as it's long, confusing, and sounds epic. Huh. Sounds like the kind of speech Congress would give. Heh, true that. Say, when did you get this assignment anyway? Oh, about 2 hours ago. And when's it due? Oh, in 5 months. Wait, 5 months? But why are you so worried about it then? Because I actually take my work seriously. But you have 5 months. So, if I get it done now, I'll have all that time to relax instead of literally putting it off to the very last day, like most people I know. Hey, procrastination's an art. No, it's just a fancy way of telling everyone that you don't want to admit that you're lazy. Okay, just so you know, it's a way of getting us relaxed and calm before doing an assignment. Then why is that assignment always done in a last-minute panic? Because that's what makes the assignment that much easier and faster. Besides, at least we do it, and since the assignment's always floating around somewhere in the back of our heads, we're constantly being reminded of it so we don't forget to do it. You have an essay due in 2 hours. What? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you already knew. Holy crap, I have to write that! And 3, 2, 1. It's due on Tuesday. I make my point. Now, what have we learned? That I need to watch. That procrastination's pointless. Aren't you supposed to be writing an epic? Aren't you supposed to be writing an essay? Look, did you want my help or not? Okay, fine. Yes, I did. Any suggestions? You need something to mock, right? Right. How about politics? I actually tried that once and got suspended. Oh. How about lawyers? No, that's more of an argument than an epic. How about professional sports? They get enough as it is. Religion? No. Popular music? Don't even get me started. McDonald's? That would take too long. 9/11? What? No. Seafood? No. Starfish? No. Flightless birds of South America? No! Well, that's all I got. Gee, thanks. There's gotta be something I can write about. That's it! Wait, what? What's it? Aha! Inspiration at last! Oh, about time. Well, thanks for nothing. Anytime. Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean, nothing? In the land of rolling waves and sun-smitten coasts lies an ancient kingdom of stone. Within its walls thrives a prosperous and happy civilization. But behold, their bliss of joy never lasted long, for a mighty beast invaded their peaceful land, and with its monstrous claws gained control of its helpless puppets. It pierced its horrible strands of darkness into their minds, and brought great sorrow to the once happy and free kingdom, for its darkness shrouded their minds with a veil of reluctance, confusion, and despair. However, this terrible monster, the Torpedogoth, reigned in invisibility, and its pawns remained clueless of its presence. And in this state did the kingdom remain for a time. That is, until Zazar the Brave stepped in. The great Zazar, Thane of somewhere and son of his mother, hailed from somewhere across the waves, and after hearing of the kingdom's depressing state, had nothing else to do, so he decided to pay them a visit. His might was great and his bravery was bold, but the most important thing that he had was his sense of imagination. Yes, it was this incredible innovation that by definition classified him as an epic hero. However, it wasn't his standards that gave him his power, no, it was the power of his mystical heirloom, the Eye of Creativioctus. Yes, it was this very gem that allowed him to behold any sight with the perspective of creativity. And since this gem's power conveniently happened to be the opposing force to the Torpedogoth's power of anti-imagination, Zazar was the only one who could behold the terrible creature. Zazar was quite astonished to see the source of the kingdom's sad state, and gathering his courage decided to defeat the monster and restore peace. The Eye's power protected Zazar from the beast's dark powers, and seeing this advantage, the brave warrior fought valiantly to free the people and defeat this force of evil. But alas, the Eye alone could not overpower the Torpedogoth's anti-imagination, and the creature's dominant power defeated Zazar, banishing him from the kingdom, leaving the people alone in a veil of darkness. Where am I? That I can answer for you. Yeah! Sorry, I couldn't resist. You have some nerve, old man. Who are you? I am the Magnifister Orcrophius Isabenacanicus Stereotypicalicus All-Palaforiferous Sorcerer of the land of Granus Blagus Duvascandan. I'm just kidding. So sorry, but I've always wanted to say that. You can call me Fred. Okay. Sir Fred. No, just Fred. Okay. Fred, could you tell the noble prince where he has awoken? Oh. And could you tell an old man who it is that sits in front of him? Ah, yes. I am Zazar, Thane of Somewhere and son of my mother. Indeed. Brave Zazar. No, just Zazar. Oh, of course. Just Zazar. No, Zazar. Ah, yes. Zazar. Yes? What brings you to my humble island? Gravity mostly. No, such as, what business do you have here? Ah, right. Well, I'm not quite certain, but I believe I flew in here from, the Melbourne Highlands, I think, after being defeated by that horrible Torpidogoth. Ah, yes, and that explains the crater. Oh, sorry about that. It's quite alright, it happens all the time. Wait, what do you mean, Torpidogoth? Oh, the Torpidogoth is a foul demon of a creature. Long, detailed explanation. And here I am, deserted on a far-off island. How terrible. Is this yours? What? Oh, yeah, it is. This is the Eye of Creativioctus! What? How did you know that? I've been studying this priceless gem for centuries. How did you get this? It was my father's. Fascinating. You can have it if you want. What? Well, you obviously need it more than I do. Well, sure, it protected me and all that, but it didn't really help me fight the Torpidogoth, which is what I needed, so it caused me to lose, and therefore I have no need of it. No! You must keep it and cherish it always! Whoa, calm down. Why is it so important? Because this is the very item that could help you defeat the Torpidogoth. How could it? It didn't before. Perhaps you do not fully realize the power of this mysteriously magical artifact. Well, obviously. It allowed you to see the monster, correct? Yes. And did it not protect you from its power? Well, yes, but therefore, is it not the obvious weakness of the monster? Hey, you're right, but wait, if it's the Torpidogoth's weakness, then why could it not defeat him? Because it is not yet at its most powerful form. Well, what is its most powerful form, then? Oh, how I've waited to hear those words. Wait, what? It has been told that across the seas and in the heart of the plains of peril lies the dark ruins of the Temple of a.k.a. It is said that hidden there is an ancient, mythical, and powerful weapon, the Sword of Perseverance. This sword has been said to bestow unimaginable powers to any who wield it, and for thousands of years countless warriors have sought to obtain it. However, none have tried and lived, for it is guarded by a dark and powerful creature, the Solothodon. The reason why no one could obtain the Sword of Perseverance is because they all lacked one thing, the Eye of Creativioctus. You see, this gem has the key to unlocking the sword's power, and when the two are connected, the sword's power is unleashed, and the two become one incredibly powerful weapon. This is your destiny and quest, brave Zazar, to travel to the Temple of a.k.a. defeat the Solothodon, and with the Sword of Perseverance and the Eye of Creativioctus, defeat the Torpidogoth, and restore eternal peace to the kingdom of the Melbourne Highlands. Oh, okay, sounds good. So, how exactly do I get there? Ah, yes, I almost forgot. In order to get to the Plains of Peril, you must first cross the treacherous Sea of Galzaha, in which awaits dreadful trials such as whirlpools, hurricanes, pirates, sea serpents, giant sharks, flying jellyfish, and the great, deep, dark, dreadful, mysterious, and red gull of No Return. After crossing the Sea of Galzaha, you must then cross the entire continent of Katalulu, in which lies 210,000 miles worth of other various excruciating obstacles, which then lead to the heart of the Plains of Peril, in which lies the Temple of a.k.a. all while having no access to food or water, or other modes of transportation, and may take up to 10 years to actually travel there and yet another 10 to travel back to the kingdom and epically defeat the wretched Torpidogoth. Wow, well, you really like long words, don't you? Oh, okay, well, since I really have nothing else to do, I might as well. Ah, fantastic! Here, before you depart, I humbly ask that you accept this gift. It will aid you on your journey. Oh, I thank you, humble Fred, for this, stick. Ah, but not just any stick. Behold! It can morph into any weapon less than 30 pounds in weight that you can imagine, as long as the eye is within a 50-foot radius. Aha! You've been a wonderful help, old man. Ah, anything for my bold guest. But alas, here we must part.
May long health and happiness shine on your days, humble Fred. And same to you, brave Zazar. I wish you a lifetime of luck and good wishes. Farewell, farewell. And so Zazar began his long, dreadful journey across the fearsome sea of Galzahop. With his stick of might in one hand and the eye of creative Yoctus in the other, he set sail, and with his noble bravery and courage, he valiantly endured the rolling waves of the whoa. Stop, hold on. What? Hey, this is really creative and epic and all that, but, don't you think it's a tad long? No, not really. Why? Well, I don't have exactly 10 years to listen to your entire story, so if you could, fast forward a little bit, that'd be great. Oh, right, sorry. How about we skip to when Zazar arrives at the Temple of Kekana-Katuvi? Yeah, that's good. Okay. At long last, the Temple of Kekana-Katuvi. Huh, 7 years. Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Halt!
Oh, right, I almost forgot.
Who dares enter my temple?
It is I, Zazar, Thane of Somewhere and son of my mother.
None shall pass and live to obtain the sword of Perseverance, except they shall defeat me in battle.
All right, go ahead and fight me. I am not afraid.
You...
Wait, what? Seriously? Well, yeah, I didn't just spend 7 years crossing an ocean full of flying jellyfish for nothing. That usually scares them off.
Very well. Prepare to meet your eternal defeat, mortal. You and that cheaty stick.
Hey, it's not my fault you were so slow.
Very well. You have proven yourself worthy to bear the sword of Perseverance,
Now beat it. I willed bold Salothoron, and I thank you for the challenge and the sword. Oh, and might I ask you how to get to the kingdom of the Melbourne Highlands? Oh, yes. I believe if you head northeast from here, you'll be able to arrive there by Thursday. Ah, again I proclaim my thanks. It has been a pleasure. Anytime. Well, shoot. Now, with the sword of Perseverance and the eye of creative Yoctus in his possession, our hero departed with haste to the kingdom of the Melbourne Highlands, where his fateful destiny and final ultimate showdown awaited. Fear not, helpless citizens of the kingdom of the Melbourne Highlands, for your freedom is nigh. Behold your destruction, foul Torpedogoth, and prepare to face your fall. For your reign ends now! Well, I don't understand. How could I lose? That I can answer for you. Ah! Again with you. How did you even get here? Well, I certainly could not miss the ultimate showdown, now could I? Okay, I had the uber-powerful sword of Perseverance mixed with the eye of creative Yoctus, the mighty morphine stick thingy, and even the power of extreme speed, super strength, and creativity. How on earth could the Torpedogoth still defeat its uber-souped-up weakness? Your creativity, Zazar, is very powerful, and with it you are able to accomplish many miraculous and epic things. But you see, the Torpedogoth is an influence on the mind of the people. Outside forces can try all they want to defeat it, but it is not the outside forces that have the power to conquer it. It is the minds of the people that have the power to overthrow its reign. If the Torpedogoth's puppets detach themselves from its strands of darkness, then they could have no power over them, therefore destroying its terrible reign and denying its very existence. Wait a minute. If you knew that I couldn't beat it, then why on earth did you even send me on that long, dreadful quest anyway? Well, it made quite the story, didn't it? And look at all that you've learned. Plus, now I have the sacred sword of Perseverance to add to my studies. brave Zazar. I must thank you for your... You mean to tell me that I spent 7 years floating through an entire ocean full of frickin' jellyfish and running across an entire frickin' continent eating nothing but raw fish and bugs with a shiny rock and a mutant stick just so a flea-bitten baggy Merlin hag could have something to study? Ugh. How am I ever going to explain this to my mother? And so, Zazar the Brave reluctantly returned to his home country, leaving behind the helpless kingdom in their sad state of despair and ill imagination, forever to remain a slave to the evil reign of the horrible Torpedigoth, until the day that the people, by some miracle, are able to muster their imagination, and simply set aside the Torpedigoth strands of darkness, and put an end to their endless mental state of misery. And thus ends the tragic tale of the kingdom of the Melbourne Highlands. So, what'd you think? Wow, that was pretty good. Nice job. Thanks. Man, I still can't believe it took you the entire 5 months to write that. Yeah, I know, right? So, do you think my teacher will like it? Well, yeah, of course. What will she not like about it?